Welcome to Legion Builds, where I guide you on how to bring some of your favorite characters into Dungeons & Dragons. This video and all my content is brought to you by my Patreon supporters. Thank you all so much. Become a supporter today over at patreon.com/63rdlegion for just $1 and vote for the next video release. Your name will also be featured in all my content, with more benefits coming soon, including character sheets of all my builds. That's patreon.com/63rdlegion. It's also dedicated to everyone who subscribes to my channel. Seriously, as long as there's one of you, I'm gonna keep doing this. So thank you all. Today we're bringing a truly disturbing individual to life. Well, actually, we're bringing to life a character a disturbing individual has played. From the amazing movie Nightbreed, Fight Me, I Will Die on This Hill, we're building Dr. Philip Decker, also known as Old Buttonface. Decker is a disturbing, sadistic serial killer whose most dangerous quality is not his mastery of the blade, but his manipulation of the personality. In the story, Decker commits a series of horrible murders, but then grooms and manipulates a man to take the blame for it all. His plan works until the man is reborn as a monster. It is then Decker learns that not only are monsters real, but they simply want to live in peace and love. And this really agitates him, and decides his mission is to exterminate the freaks. Yeah, total Chad move there, Decker. Decker is a true bastard who gets what he deserves in the end. For today's build, we're using the Player's Handbook and Xanathar's Guide to Everything. We're using standard point array, and we are not multi-classing, so don't worry about minimums. We'll start things off with Charisma at 15. As I stated, Decker is a master manipulator, capable of convincing people not only of his innocence, but also others of guilt over things that he did. Dex will be next at 14. Your preferred tactic is stealth, and you use light blades, mostly because in a fair fight you suck. Intelligence will follow at 13. You do have an actual advanced degree, so you are smart. Wisdom will be 12. Charisma may be how you manipulate people, but wisdom tells you who can be manipulated. Con will be low with 10, and we're dumping strength. I already stated you're a wimp in a fight. Just sneak, it will work. Decker is a human. Fear in Human grants a free feat and skill with your stat improvement. Place +1 into Charisma and Dex. For your free feat, let's improve your combat skills before we even give you a knife. Piercer adds +1 to Dex, and once per turn when you hit a creature with a weapon that deals piercing damage, you can re-roll one of the attack dice and use the new roll. Also, when you score a critical hit with a piercing weapon, you can roll one additional damage dice dealing extra damage. For your free skill, grab Persuasion. For background, grab the skills Medicine and Insight. I can bet you already know what class we're going with. Rogue grants you 4 skills. Take Stealth, Deception, Investigation, and Intimidation. Level 1 rogues start off with Expertise. Choosing 2 skills you're proficient with, you now double the proficiency bonus. Choose Stealth and Deception. Sneak Attack deals extra damage when you make an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon while having advantage on the attack or attacking a creature within 5 feet of an ally, which you don't have allies, so sneaky. This damage starts off at a D6 and will upgrade over the course of this build. You also have Thieves' Cant, which is a coded language, but not really important for you. Level 2 rogues have Cunning Action. Dash, Disengage, and Hide are now bonus actions to you. Level 3 rogues gain their subclass, and let's make you a true manipulator with Mastermind, found in Xanathar's Guide. Master of Intrigue grants you new proficiencies. You now have proficiency in disguise kits, forgery kits, a gaming set, and 2 new languages. Additionally, you can mimic speech patterns and accents of other creatures that you listen to for 1 minute. This does not mimic the voice of the person, but mimics the appearance that you're from somewhere else. Master Tactics turns help into a bonus action. It also gives help a range of 30 feet rather than 5 feet. Finally, your Sneak Attack is upgraded to 2d6. Level 4 rogues earn our first ability score improvement. Place this into Con for better manipulation. Level 5 rogues receive Uncanny Dodge. When you see what is giving you damage, you can use your reaction to half the damage. Your Sneak Attack is now 3d6. Level 6 rogues gain 2 more expertise. Place this into persuasion and insight. Level 7 rogues have evasion. Now when you make a dex save, you take no damage on a success and half on a failure. Your sneak attack is now 4d6. Level 8 rogues earn another ability score improvement. Place this into dex for better stealth and damage. Level 9 Mastermind rogues receive Insightful Manipulator. By spending 1 minute observing or interacting with a creature outside of combat, you learn 2 pieces of information about that creature. These pieces of information can be intelligence score, wisdom score, charisma score, or class level. The DM will tell you if the stats are equal to, superior to, or inferior to your stats. Use this to figure out if someone is a potential target to you. To the DM's discretion, you may also learn a piece of the creature's history or a personality trait. Your sneak attack is now 5d6. Level 10 rogues earn another ability score improvement. Cap off charisma. Level 11 rogues now have reliable talent. Now all skills you're proficient with can never roll lower than a 10 on a skill check. Your sneak attack is now 6d6. Level 12 rogues earn another ability score improvement. Place this into wisdom for better insight. Level 13 Mastermind rogues gain misdirection. Now you can cause another creature to take damage instead of you. When you are targeted by an attack while a creature is within 5 feet of you that is granting you cover, you can use your reaction to have them targeted instead. Your sneak attack is now 7d6. Level 14 rogues receive Blind Sense. Now, if there is a hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet of you and you can hear, you are aware of their location. Level 15 rogues have Slippery Mind. You are now proficient in wisdom saves. Your sneak attack is 8d6. Level 16 rogues earn another ability score improvement, Cap Off Dex, for an amazing stealth and attack and damage. Level 17 Mastermind rogues gain Soul of Deceit. Your thoughts cannot be read by telepathic or other means unless you allow it. You can also present false thoughts by making a deception check against the mind reader's insight check. Your sneak attack is now 9d6. Level 18 rogues receive Elusive. Attack rolls against you cannot be at advantage while you aren't incapacitated. Level 19 rogues earn our final ability score improvement. Let's grab a feat. Skill Expert adds +1 to your intelligence. You gain a new skill. Grab Perception. You also gain expertise in one skill. I would take Investigation, but if you don't want to, throw it wherever you wish. Perception's also pretty good to have expertise in. Finally, your sneak attack is now 10d6. Our final level is level 20 Rogue. You now have Stroke of Luck. If your attack misses a target within range, you can turn it into a hit, or you can change a skill check from a failure into a 20. You can do this once per short or long rest. Now that we've hit level 20, let's recap. Your stats are Strength 8, Dex 20, Con 10, Intelligence 14, Wisdom 14, Charisma 20. Let's dive in. Okay, let's look over your skills here. Your Stealth, Deception, and Persuasion are a +17 and can never be lower than a 27 on a roll. Your Investigation and Insight is a +14 and can never be lower than a 24. You can also read people pretty easily, convince them you're their friend. Your damage with a short sword will be 1d6 +5, and then you can add 10d6 on top of that if you sneak attack. You can also add extra damage and reroll damage. Finally, you can reduce damage, take no damage from dex saves, and you can push someone in front of you to take damage for you. Downside. Main thing, you have no magical damage. Lots of damage, but no magical. This will not be bad because you'll most likely get a magic weapon or have someone to enchant yours. Your strength score and con scores are also pretty bad, but you can be better with rolling for stats. By the way, roll for stats. because taking the average, you only have 100 HP. The guy you groomed and framed wants to have a talk with you, and he's a much better fighter. So yeah, get a better con score. Use your silver tongue to always make sure that you are in the best position, or else you may get stabbed with your own weapon you left in the undead guy's body. Thank you for joining me today. I release a new build each week on YouTube and Spotify, so if you like this build, make sure to like and subscribe to not miss a single new character. Over on Patreon, you can become a supporter and help decide the next build by voting in the new poll. Who will it be? Go vote now to decide between Scar from Full Metal Alchemist, Blair from Soul Eater, Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul, or Kazame from Escride.